Most people spend their life running from fear. And here's the cost. 10 years from now, you're still in the same job, on the same money, staring out the same window, wondering where your life went. That's what fear steals. But the moment you face what you're avoiding, everything shifts. You unlock the income, freedom, respect. The choice is simple. Stop running and become the monster you fear the most.
And you've already started, because in this moment, fear's old story is losing its grip. That's why you found this video. It's no accident, you're ready. And when you stop running, doors open. People say yes, and the people that ignored you finally notice you. Now, fear doesn't always look dramatic. It slips in quietly. You hesitate to quote your price. You keep rewriting instead of launching. You tell people you're fine while knowing you're not. And the real cost isn't just stress, it's the chances you miss because fear kept you quiet.
Yes, and here's what's really happening. Every time you let fear decide, you reinforce a story. Play safe. Stay small, and it feels like protection, but it isn't. Safe isn't safe. It's stuck. Same wage packet, same empty Sundays, same quiet resentment, and if you stay there long enough, someone braver ends up living the life you wanted because they did what you wouldn't do. Let's be real. The only reason you're here is because something in your life is stuck. Business, confidence, money, doesn't matter which, you wouldn't be here if everything was fine. So let's stop pretending it is. This time you've made the right call, because we're not here to hype you up and disappear. We're going to name the fear that's running your life and show you how to flip it.
And by the end, you'll know exactly which fear has been holding you back and how to turn it into the push that sets you free.
There are 3 common monsters people run from. There's rejection, failure, and exposure. Different mass, same prison.
We'll break them down for you one by one so that you can spot which one's been running your life, because the monster you fear most is also the one that's guarding your next level.
Let's start with monster 1, rejection. Fear of rejection explains so many of your delays. You don't ask for the order. You don't tell people how good your product is. You hide behind safe tasks, polishing a website, fiddling with logos, rewriting the same draft. It feels like progress, but it's hiding. And here's the irony. You're not just scared of no, you're scared of yes. Because yes means visibility. It means responsibility. It means pressure. Success makes you just as exposed as rejection.
If you've ever waited until something was perfect, that's rejection fear in disguise, isn't it? Perfectionism looks like being professional, but really it's just a shield. And if you're nodding along, this one's probably yours.
Monster 2, fear of failure. Fear of failure traps you in preparation mode. You tell yourself you're being thorough. More research, more planning, more refining. On the surface, it looks responsible, but really, you're dodging the moment of truth. And here's the twist. In trying to avoid failure, you guarantee it. You fail slowly, over months, even years, instead of failing fast and learning something useful.
And if that's you weren't just being lazy, you were dodging embarrassment. But failure isn't final. It's feedback. Every single attempt teaches you something, doesn't it? It teaches you something that you'll never learn if you sat on the sidelines. And if that stings a bit, you know exactly where you are.
Now, monster 3, fear of exposure. Exposure fear is the dread of being seen. In private, you're fine. In public, you freeze. You tell yourself the timing's wrong or it needs more polish. But really, you're scared of being judged. And here's the cost. Invisible people don't get chosen. They don't get paid. They don't even get remembered.
And here's the thing, people aren't watching you as closely as you think. Most of that spotlight is actually, it's in your head, isn't it? And the bit that is real, that's just proof you're doing something that matters. And if that hit, exposure fear has been running your show. When you avoid the thing you know you should do, is it really laziness? Or is it fear whispering, stay small, stay safe, don't risk being judged?
I think the important message is procrastination isn't weakness, it's fear in disguise. Every delay, every excuse, every distraction, that's fear keeping you in line. And if you slap the label lazy on yourself, you just beat yourself up instead of breaking free. It's not laziness, it's fear. And once you see that, you can deal with the real problem.
And that means you're not broken. You were just protecting yourself the only way you knew how. But now you can choose another way.
So name your monster, because once it has a name, it loses its power. It loses the power to haunt you. Let's be honest. You say you want growth, freedom, all that, but what do you actually do? You tidy your inbox, you scroll TikTok and call it research. You binge Netflix and say you've earned it. It's pathetic, really. Not cruel, just fact. Because dodging fear means you're voting for comfort and then complaining when nothing changes. You can't have both. Comfort or growth, safety or freedom, pick one.
And once you laugh at it, then you can see how fear dresses up as being sensible. But it's not protecting you, it's trapping you. And the good news, if you can see it, you can change it. Here's your move this week. Write down one fear that keeps coming up. That's your monster. And next time it shows up, don't retreat. Step towards it. Even one small step counts.
Yeah, and the thing here, Michelle, is that most people will nod, agree, and then change nothing. That's how they stay stuck. But if you're still here, you've already proved you're not most people. Don't join the crowd. Act. This isn't just us talking. This channel names the fears most people hide. If you've just named yours, you belong here. Drop it below, and remember, if fear is the monster that's kept you hiding, toxic empathy is the trap that'll keep you quiet.